Remember this guy? Couldn't quite get the hang of how to enter a Republican presidential primary debate in New Hampshire. The struggle went on for more than 2 minutes, but don't worry, he did make it out there eventually. And at subsequent debates, he was in it to win it.
Can somebody attack me, please?
Attacks, he will tell you, are something he knows well.
As a teenager, I would go after people with rocks and bricks and baseball bats and hammers. And of course, many people know the story when I was 14 and I tried to stab someone.
If you don't know the story, he says his knife broke on a belt buckle and it inspired him to change his ways, and indeed he has. Former brain surgeon Ben Carson is, even though I'm guessing you didn't know it, Trump's Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, a natural transition, where Carson is finally realizing his dream of being attacked for buying a more than $31,000 custom dining set for his HUD office. Really? It's to replace this one, which looks perfectly fine to me. Carson has since said he's trying to cancel the order, writing on Facebook, "There has been no dishonesty or wrongdoing by us, but I'm not buying it," the story, I mean. And if you're thinking, Mr. Secretary, you just don't spend government money on fancy dining sets, how hard can this be? Well, Carson told the New York Times this week that at HUD there are more complexities here than in brain surgery. It seems pretty simple to me. If you're running an agency whose main job is to make housing affordable for poor people, don't buy a table that costs 2.5 times as much as people below the poverty line make in a year. HUD, for example, could have used that money to buy 38 of the most expensive tables at Bob's Discount Furniture. Or remember this little economics lesson from Gary Cohn?
If we allow a family to keep another $1,000 of their income, what does that mean? They can renovate their kitchen.
Exactly. According to that fuzzy math, the money from that one table could have been used to renovate 31 kitchens. And if you're Gary Cohn, who announced his resignation yesterday, it's a tariff on steel, not the president's sympathy for neo-Nazis, which he said upset him, where you draw the line. And apparently, if you're Ben Carson, when it comes to office furniture, there is no line.
Can somebody attack me, please?
Mr. Secretary, I thought you'd never ask.